Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for Game 2 between yours truly, the Purple Zerg MadHive, and my opponent is the Yellow Protoss Wolfpack. This is Game 2 of our series in the round-robin stages of my little tournament, the 3 West Classic. I am currently up 1-0 against Wolfpack. Our last game was pretty macro-intensive. It saw a ton of Infestor play. I highly recommend it if you like Infestors. If you don't like Infestors, it would probably be a good idea for you to avoid it. And it looks like we got a piling up here for Wolfpack, and my sound up a little high. Hold on a second. Oh no, my sound's fine. I just must have my volume up high. Okay, so let's just continue that. Getting down his first pylon, still kind of getting as close to the ramp where it prevents him from getting a solid wall off. Get the production tab up there. And looks like I am at 10 food. Where's my overlord? I better have an overlord. There's an overlord popping out. And there's a GLHF. Oh yes, that's right. When we first started out this game, my controls got completely buggered up. And like I was selecting my hatchery and hitting the larva hotkey and they weren't selecting, and I was... Basically, I've got this thing running Windows mode, and I think it like had selected another application or something. I don't know. It was really screwed up, and I was about ready to restart the game, but I think I finally got control of it. I'm like, okay, well, we'll just keep going and see how it goes. Of course, you know, if this had been like pro level, I probably should have just called it right there, because you can't make mistakes at that level, especially basics ones like, I can't make larva. But I am up 15 larva to 13, and it looks like we are getting a gateway for Wolfpack and his first gas, which is probably about right. And see, now he's... I could just like 6-pull and win this game right now, because this is not any sort of wall off whatsoever. I mean, I could easily break this, and it looks like he's going to get his core down now, I'm thinking. Yep, Cybernetics core. I see that you can slip through there, you can slip way through there, and I wouldn't be surprised if you could slip through there and there too. It looks like I'm getting my expansion. I believe that was down on 15. Yeah, it looked like a 15 hatchery. So fast expanding there, and it looks like Wolfpack is scouting around. Did I scout? I must have. Oh yeah, there we go. There's my scout. Second I didn't think I had scouted, and he's gonna have no problem getting in there. If he had done a proper wall off, he probably could have, well, almost denied my entry. He probably would. He'd have to. I mean, he has to leave a hole to get himself out, and he probably wouldn't have been able to get the zealot quite out there in time. So maybe he couldn't have quite walled off, and he is gonna aggressively chase that drone. Does not like what he sees, but I'm not ready to go yet. It looks like I'm getting my pool down. I think I got that pool on 15, so 15 hatch, 15 pool if I remember what I did correctly. I'm not sure. And now I'm gonna do a gas steal, which apparently his zealot does not care about whatsoever. And getting down a second gate, I probably could even cancel this and start scouting around this. I think this is the probe that was chasing me, and it must be when I made the gas that confused his little sensors, and he's like, wait, no, is that's not a drone. Well, he told me to attack a drone, so if I don't see a drone, why should I attack it? I think this though is kind of wise to the game. I actually was going to try to cancel this at the very last second, but I decided too late and didn't quite get it, since I realized he had nothing there that was bothering to attack it, and this probe is sitting there idle too. Looks like I'm getting 2 queens out. He does have a probe in my base. Come on, I gotta get my zerglings on top of that. Whoa, the queen's gonna see that. So that is, yeah, that queen's gonna take out that little probe. She did not like that little thing at all. So I've got my queens up. A couple more zerglings on the way. Looks like we're still researching warp gate technology. Oh, and I forgot the map. The map. I didn't even mention the map. The map is Typhon Peaks. The first time we've seen this one in the tournament. Wolfpack picked it, and I like the choice. Not that it matters. I'm getting his second gas now. Getting out a sentry. His warp gate technology will be done soon. I recommend him not producing any more units. These are going to be done soon. And I recommend him not making anything till his warp gates are done, because then he can instantly get his gateways up. And that is exactly what he's going to do. So gateways are ready. Getting a robo now. So 2-gate robo. Oh no, 3-gate robo. I don't know about that. That's probably a bit too much off of one base. He's also really getting close to supply blocking himself. The second he warps, actually he can't warp anything in but a probe, which he is chrono boosting out probes, and as soon as this one comes out, oh, he's going to cancel those. Very, very smart. If he, and the Chrono Boost runs out right then, so that was not bad. I shouldn't get supply blocked. It looks like, oh, I got some scouting Zerglings there. I think they took out 2 of my Zerglings, because I think I sent 4 up here. And I was trying to get some good scouting information. I did see this going down, but I didn't know what it was, and I was going to try to get it, but this Zealot is going to force me away, so I did not get a chance to see what this structure was. I am getting my Zergling speed. The Zealot's going to give up, and I'll just take this watchtower right here. And it looks like I got some really good saturation. I'll check the income tab. 29 to 26, so I do have good saturation, although he is chrono boosting out his probes very well, but I am ahead of him in harvest. Oh, looks like I just had a bunch of drones pop or created. No? No? Anyhow, but I got a huge lead because I'm saturated at 2 beats. He's probably 1 or 2 probes oversaturated here, maybe a couple probes oversaturated, and I probably could use some more drones down here, but I'm still working on that. But pretty good saturation there. Getting my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th gases, and getting my layer up. Oh, looks like I'm getting a couple of spines for defense because I wasn't quite sure what he was up to. I did not get good scouting information, but he is going to expand himself, but his expansion is way behind mine. And getting up some more gateways, good. He's expanding, getting up some gateways, so it'll be 6 gate, 1 robo, and it looks like he's got an observer out now. So he will be able to see everything going on here. I've got nothing to spot this. No detection yet. No Evo chamber. I will have a lair soon, so I will be able to get an overseer if I want it. And there's actually at some point, I don't know why I'm pulling my units back. Oh, he sent a zealot. I think he sent a zealot out on my watchtower, and so I kind of pulled back. I thought maybe an attack was coming, but he has an observer here. At some point, I did actually see this moving around. And, oh, I'm getting a spire out now. So there's my spire. Looks like I'm going to be going for, am I going for mutas, or maybe I'm going for corruptors if I'm expecting some colossi, which we've not seen. No, actually, I was going to say, we haven't seen colossi yet, but I think we did see Contrarian get colossi in an early game. And now getting a whole bunch more drones. And he's just scouting everything. Is he going to see my spire? He does not see the spire. He did not check behind the mineral line, and so he's not going to see that the spire is on the way. He did mention that he missed scouting the spire, and that's exactly what happened. He pulled up too quickly, and he didn't get a look behind the mineral line. And now I'm sending Zerglings out, probably just to take this watchtower, and they're going to find a lone zealot here and have no problem taking him out. And what do we got going on here in Team Wolfpack? He could definitely use some better saturation there. And his main, I think he transferred some of his probes, so he's a little undersaturated. We check the income tab, it is 42 to 32, so I do have a huge lead. And now he's moving his army out. Zealot Stalker. And I am just going to pull back, try to get to the safety of my spines. And I'm taking a 3rd base, but his observer is going to see this, so he does know that this is here. I am protected by these rocks here, but he can just run around here. I got a little bit of creep spread. And it looks like he's just going to take his forces right down in there. I probably should have moved these spines up here. That was a big mistake. Not getting my spines moved by. So he is going to force the cancel on that and kill that poor little drone. But he's got to be careful because he's trapped in there now. There's no other exit here unless he just wants to bust his way out. So he's got to be careful. Is he going to leave? Oh, and now he's killing all my fresh creep tumors. That is not what I want to see. Oh, and he's getting a level 1 attack, which is almost done. And oh, but he leaves a stalker behind to kill off one last creep tumor, and that is going to cause him 1 stalker. That was a free kill for me. And I do have an extra queen out there, so I can recover my creep spread. No production going for either player right now. Okay, he's getting a Twilight Council, and oh, out comes 7 Mutalisks. I could actually afford more. I must have run out of larvae. Oh, no, I ran out of Overlords. That was a mistake. I could have gotten another 7 Mutalisks, and 14 Mutalisks against a Protoss with 5 Stalkers and a Sentry. Definitely a scary prospect. I'm getting some spores up. I think I was getting these for the Observer. And yeah, oh, and I do have an Overseer, so I'm going to see that Observer, but he is going to get away. Oh, and did he see those Mutalisks? I don't think he saw the Mutalisks either. So once again, he missed his opportunity to catch the fact that I had Mutalisks out here. Which is evident in the fact that he's getting 3 Zealots and an Immortal and 9 more Mutalisks. And Zealot Charge is going to be worthless against Mutalisks. If he does have control of the Watchtower, I can probably take care of that, though. I'm going to try to retake my 3rd. No 3rd yet for Wolfpack. He is going to Chrono Boost out that Zealot Charge. I'm not really sure if Charge is good against Zerg. What units would... It might be good against Roaches, just so you can't kite the Zealots, which I think Roaches can do. And it looks like my Mutalisks are moving out. This is my first 7. I should have 9 more. Yep, there's 9 more. Oh no, those are my Zerglings. And they are going to take the watchtower. I know I have more Mutalisks coming. I don't know where they're at yet. And I got an Overlord just kind of peeking around here. All I really see right now is a pylon, which is a good place to put a pylon. Make sure there's no funny business over here. So that was very good. And here come my extra 9 Mutalisks. And this is a lot of Mutalisks. The +1 attack is still a little ways from completing, but it is coming. He's putting a bunch of pylons back here. No photon cannons, though, and his probe line is completely undefended right now and is about to get absolutely destroyed. And all his probes are gone. Where is his army? At the same time, we got some Zerglings up front, but look at all those Zealots. This is probably a mistake, but I was a little focused on my Mutalisks. I did not see what my Zerglings ran into. I was hoping to bait his forces back with my Mutalisks and then strike the front door with my Zerglings, but apparently he left a lot of Zealots up in the front and did a lot of damage. Pretty much killed all my Zerglings. I thought I saw some. Yeah, I either just made these or I retreated them. There's some damage there, so I'm guessing I retreated them. Taking a little damage on my Mutalisks, but I sniped an awful lot of Stalkers. And I could actually probably sweep around it. I should have just swept around and take this. And we are getting a counterattack here. That's a lot of Zealots. They do have the +1 attack upgrade. A couple of them Immortals. Kind of slow, though. And he's warping in Stalkers to try to defend his base. I'm going to try to pull back a little bit right now. And his Stalkers are going to try to drive me away. And yeah, you can put a photon cannon there, but in a second it's going to be absolutely worthless. Oh, no, it looks like I'm going to focus down the Stalkers. Nope, I did get the... It looks like I did get the pylon on the splash damage, and I'll only take on that photon cannon before it finishes. There you go. But here he comes with a bunch of Zealots. I got a couple extra spine crawlers now, and I really need to try to get a transfuse on that. Oh, but it just goes down too quick. I was not ready for this attack at all. Though at least I threw up some extra spines, but now he's completely destroying everything. This is a terrible defense, and I do have some extra Mutalisks out here to help bolster my forces. I'm now trying to focus down his Nexus. Now I guess I'm focusing down pylons, but he's way oversupplied, so I don't think hitting sniping pylons is that good right now. I'm bringing out some more Zerglings to try to snipe it. Oh, they're going to get surrounded with these Immortals, which Zerglings are great at taking out Immortals because the Immortals' hardened shields do nothing against them. But on the other hand, Zealots are great at taking out Zerglings, and he's just absolutely going to destroy this. I really need to put in some defense here, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just focusing, kind of double focused, and I really need to be sniping these. He's got almost no defense there. He's going to send some Stalkers in there, and I could easily kind of get around, and I'm not really sure what I'm hoping to accomplish here, because now he's got Zealots in my base. I really could have pulled the Mutalisks back, or some of the Mutalisks back, and actually taken out these Zealots. And he's spending a lot of time hitting useless buildings when he could be hitting critical structures. I do have my third up and fairly decently saturated. And now he's moving into my main base, and I'm trying to get up some spine crawlers. It looks like they're too late, and another swell of Zerglings will help delay it, but I don't think these spine crawlers are going to get done in time. And where'd my queen go? He must have sniped that really quick. And then he's going to go for the spawning pool, which is going to keep me from building anything right now. Well, I suppose except more Mutalisks. And now is he going to focus down drone? Oh, don't focus down the broodlings. That would be a waste. Now he's going to go for the drones. I'm trying to put up another spawning pool at my expansion right now. What are my Mutalisks doing? They're just completely destroying his main, but now he's putting a bunch of photon cannons as natural. See, I could have had this place wiped out if I had gone over there. I don't know why I focused so busy on his production buildings. I should have taken out his expansion. I did get my spine crawlers up. He did not focus those down, and they're causing a lot of damage, but it looks like he still has enough Zealots to take them out. I got nothing I can do to stop them right now. And they do get one last Zealot before they're gone. These Zealots are really softened up right now. And I've escaped some drones to try to just get away because I figured this one was next. And I don't really have any defenses on that one. And I can't build spines, I can't build Zerglings, so there's really nothing I can do right now. I could build spores, but what good are those going to do against Zealots? And I'm finishing off his main. I really need to be focusing on his expansion as he's desperately trying to get up some more gateways, ton of photon cannons. So I don't know, I left this forge alive too long, I guess. And he's spending way too much time destroying these buildings when I've got this here, and it looks like now I'm getting some spine crawlers up here because I got my spawning pool up, throwing down an emergency hatchery just way over here to hope that I can just keep alive long enough for this base race. And I'm going to take out his cybernetics core, and is he going to build another one? I don't see one. Oh, and now I got to be careful because there are a lot of photon cannons here, so I'm going to pull back, try to get in range of his probes without getting in range of the photon cannon. He's got one stalker there. I'm going to try to snipe that, and sniped it quickly. Look how quickly that went down. And I do have 16 Mulus, which is a ton of Mulus, but I got to be careful. I'm not sure I want to take on these photon cannons yet, or maybe I do. And his Zealots are still focusing on my main base. They need to be killing me off because he doesn't have a lot of forces right now. He's desperately trying to defend his main, but his last photon cannon is about to go down. He doesn't have a cybernetics core, so he can't build any anti-air right now. He has no forge, no cybernetics core, and I'm just running amok, and all he's got are these 5 Zealots and a Carrack. I don't know how he recruited a Carrack, but he did, and I'm trying to take out these probes because I don't know what he's got going on. I don't know if he may have any other bases. He's going to try to take this out, but there are 4 more Spine Crawlers, and Spine Crawlers are pretty good against Zealots, but I really could get a transfuse off. The Queen has got a ton of energy. But now they're going to focus down the Queen, and she's trying to run away as the Spine Crawlers poke away. No, he didn't get that Spine Crawler down. Now we got the Spine Crawler down, but they did a ton of damage. And 1 transfuse is going to try to keep that Spore alive, and that is going to take that out, and now he's... I don't think he's got anything left. Nope, he's got a probe and an observer. And he's trying to make another probe, but right here in front of my Mulus, and he's trying to escape a probe, it looks like. But he's quickly going to lose his Nexus, and if this is his last Nexus, which we know it is, but I didn't at the time, and I'm going to snipe that probe so he doesn't get away. But as soon as this goes down, I'm going to know where all of his buildings are. And is he going to try to take... I think he might be trying to take my expansion here. But he's going to be a bit surprised when he finds out that I have already got it. Yep, he's going to try to put a Nexus down there, and he's going to be sorely disappointed because I already got one. He's got 2 buildings left, and he's going to be like, whoops. So that is it. I'm going to win this series 2-0, so I hope you enjoyed that series between me and Wolfpack, and have a day.